Welcome to Woodstown In Focus, where the spotlight is on the students and staff of Woodstown High School.
We celebrate their achievements, explore the issues that matter most, and see the amazing things happening inside WHS and beyond. I'm Avery Newkirk.
And I'm Abby Weatherby. This month, we'll look at our 18 to 21 program and how they're running for our calls, find out how the English department is promoting Project Lit, and spend 60 seconds with a teacher.
Plus, we'll go inside the high-stakes testing. But up first, the winter sports season was filled with a boys basketball achievement, a powerhouse wrestler, and a successful longtime wrestling coach who's preparing for retirement. This winter season delivered unforgettable milestones for Woodstown athletics. Both on and off the mat, WHS Wrestling has made history with a record number of career wins and pins by both a coach and a player. Additionally, basketball made its mark on the court with the first 1,000-point record since 2003. WHS is known for its athletic department, and these accomplishments prove why. After coaching for 25 total years, head wrestling coach Adam Highland broke a school record by achieving 300 career wins. For Coach Highland, however, it wasn't about the wins, but about the improvement of his wrestlers.
But, it came pretty quickly. I never thought about it throughout my career. I wasn't too worried about my own personal wins and losses kind of thing. I was just trying to make the wrestlers better every year.
In addition, senior Matteo Vinciguerra made history for WHS Wrestling. Along with achieving the most WHS wins, he also set a record number of 100 pins and is a Region 8 champion.
Look, Matteo is one of the most dominant wrestlers in South Jersey right now. He pinned his way all the way through until the semis, I believe, and he's just unstoppable, and he has a great personality on top of that.
On top of all this, Matteo is also the wrestling program's first state finalist after winning his match over West Morris. Matteo hopes to continue to make groundbreaking accomplishments at the University of Maryland Wrestling. He's proud to have made history for WHS.
We're a small school, Group 1 school, so we don't get everything else all the bigger groups get and all the private schools. So it feels good doing it for a small school, and being wrestling for them since I was 7, really means a lot too, because it's they watched every step of the way.
In addition to Coach Highland and Matteo's accomplishments, senior basketball player Blake Bielecki was the first player to break the 1,000-point record since 2003. For Blake, this was an accomplishment he's been striving to achieve his entire life. Thanks to the help of Blake's parents, he was finally able to achieve his goal.
We would have to come at 9:30. 9:30, trains were 10:30, and he definitely didn't want to come, but he did because he cares about me and my goal is so much. So I have to thank my parents for that.
WHS Athletics will continue to shine and exceed expectations for years to come. Congratulations to Blake, Matteo, Coach Highland, and all winter sports athletes for an incredible season. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Avery Newkirk.
Around this time of the school year, students are taking some high-stakes testing. Cole Begley goes inside the NJGPA and AP testing.
Woodstown High School has many different opportunities when it comes to a student's education. As a graduation requirement for high school, all juniors have to take and pass the NJGPA assessment. In addition, some students who want to take their education to the next level will be taking the advanced placement test. With there being over 100,000 juniors in New Jersey, each of them have to take the NJGPA assessment in March. This year, the state introduced a new version of the NJGPA assessment. The new assessment is now adaptive, which means questions change either harder or easier based on their previous set of answers.
So previously, New Jersey Graduation Proficiency Assessment, that was our state's graduation assessment requirement that all graduating students had to pass or at least sit for before they graduated.
Luckily for students, they have two backups if they fail the test. If students don't pass the test, they can still meet graduation requirements by using either the SAT or PSAT scores or submitting a portfolio to the state.
So our message to students is still try your best so you can hopefully meet that cut score, but if you do not, we either have you retake it or we go through those other two pathways.
Another important test some students take later in the year are advanced placement exams. AP classes require exams at the end of the year, and it's often a thing that students are stressed to take because it determines if they get those college credits. If students score high enough on the exam, however, their AP class can be translated into college credits, which are applicable at most universities and allow them to meet basic graduation requirements while still in high school.
I've been using Khan Academy, and it's just pretty much a free website. It's kind of linked with College Board, which controls sort of everything related to AP classes. But Khan Academy has just those free practices where you I just go on my school computer at home and just practice reading comprehension and just preparing for the AP exam.
The NJGPA and AP exams are very important tests that students should study for and try their best on. The exams will pave the way to graduation from high school and to help some gain a higher education. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Cole Begley.
She's a math teacher and the junior class advisor. Answering random questions, here's 60 Seconds with Miss Nelson.
What is your favorite TV show? I don't watch TV. If you could only eat candy for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Peanut M&Ms. What lie did you believe for a while as a kid? Oh. I don't know. Keep going. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? To swim in the ocean. What's a fashion trend you bring back? 80s. What is your favorite book? I don't have time to read. I'm Mrs. Nelson, and that's my 60 seconds.
In an era dominated by digital content, the English department is fighting to ensure the great American novel doesn't become a relic of the past. They officially unveiled a new literature club to promote reading and discussions. Cameron Denham checks out Project Lit.
Literature is something that brings together all types of people and open up discussions. Woodstown High School is excited to introduce Project Lit, a new club centered around celebrating diverse voices through reading, writing, and open discussions. Project Lit is a club that focuses on promoting literacy and a love for reading. It's a great way for students to share stories, connect with new people, and inspire each other. This new student-led club is run with the help of English teacher Mrs. Waller.
Project Lit is a way to bring students and the community together who share a love of reading and want to form kind of a student-led book club. So at the very core of it is just a book club that students get to run and work together with.
Mrs. Micheletti's leadership and development class were involved in spreading awareness about what Project Lit is all about. Students in her leadership and development class put together and presented about a book they read in class. The class put together a video lesson plan informing students during SCORE about what the club has to offer.
Our responsibility in Project Lit was to implement to the students what Project Lit is all about. So we were giving a reading piece, and my students were allowed to adapt or edit or change whatever they wanted to present that literature piece to the classes.
The presentation helps students get involved with the club and know more information about what will be going on in the new club.
This year we had amazing student-led facilitators during SCORE with Mrs. Micheletti and Mrs. Rickard and Mrs. Waller all coming together of kind of showcasing a jump-off lesson to get everybody interested in reading one story and reflecting in the same way.
The student-led book club brings readers together, showing that even during a busy school day, there's time to discuss stories and similar interests. Whether you're looking to try something new or meet new people, this might be the club you didn't know you needed. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Cameron Denham.
Taking their mission from the classroom to the pavement, students and staff from our 18 to 21 program recently combined philanthropy with physical fitness by successfully fundraising for and running in the Philadelphia Eagles Autism 5K. David Farrell has the story.
April is Autism Awareness Month, and students at Woodstown are honoring it in a big way. To those with autism, this is more than just a month. It is an opportunity to teach people what autism really is. In May, 5 students will be lacing up their sneakers, all with the goal of making a difference.
5 students, Mason Mesmer, Gianni Luciano, Benjamin Roberts, Justin Dubert, and Joseph Taylor, are teaming up with educators to participate in this event. The run is a part of the Eagles Autism Challenge. It will be held at Lincoln Financial Field and primarily focuses on raising money for autism research and community programs. Mrs. Nkotra is the team captain and the inclusive education teacher.
The reason that I chose to do the Eagles Autism 5K is because I'm a special education teacher. Last year I was one of the Eagles All-Pro teachers, and the night of that we were awarded that, we were challenged to join a team. So we did it in a small scale last year, and it was such an awesome opportunity for that day that I knew that my students would love it. So this year I decided to start a school team.
These students have been involved in promoting the fundraiser and helping it raise money throughout the community. After participating in previous years, they are trying to build on that momentum. This year, they have a fundraising goal of $10,000.
The reason why we wanted to raise $10,000 because if our school team raises $10,000, we get an Eagles-sponsored pep rally here. So my kids would get to be like the heroes of the school, bringing like literally Swoop, the cheerleaders, and some other surprises to the school. So I think it would be great.
The Eagles Autism Challenge is now in its 8th year and it aims to bring these people together and make an impact. Events like this not only are made to make money, they build inclusion. For the students participating in it, they get to experience this impact.
I feel like it's going to, as the money goes towards it, I think it's going to a right cause for a right good needed people who has autism.
It was fun and I got to win a medal though.
The team's fundraiser was a major success, raising over $10,000 and surpassing their goal. Their effort has earned the entire school an Eagles-sponsored pep rally, celebrating their impact both in and out of the classroom. As they continue, they hope to keep making a difference throughout the Woodstown community. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm David Farrell.
Thanks for watching the April episode of Woodstown In Focus.
For Abby Weatherby, I'm Avery Newkirk. See you next time on Woodstown In Focus, the show with great people and amazing stories.